welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, why are you not subscribed to my channel? So I know I have not made a video in a couple weeks, and that's only because I have been busy working, I have been catering, I have been, decluttering my life so that my life can really elevate, and everything has been working out for me. So I really wanted to make this video today to kind of touch base with you guys and see how y'all doing, and also to tell y'all how I started my catering business with $0. So first things first, I want to thank all of my subscribers. I think I have about 450 of you guys right now. I just want to say thank you. We are almost at 500. So like I always say, if you like this video, like the video after watching the video. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button below. Let's get into the video. So the first thing that I did was I sat down and I decided on why I wanted to cater. Now, at first, I thought that my main goal was to sell food, as in selling plates, or, as you see on Instagram, people sell plates all the time. They probably sell plates on certain days of the week, and I thought that that was going to be my niche. But the whole time, it was catering. Catering was in the perfect realm for me, and I thrive so well doing it that I don't think that selling plates was the right angle for me in the first place. Now, a lot of people will ask, like, why would you even want to sell plates? Why would you want to cater? Why would you want to do anything with food anyway? I love to cook, and I love to cook for myself. I love the way that food brings people together. I like the smiles on people's face that I see after I serve them a meal or I cook for them. So I just knew that doing something in cooking would have been more so my style, and what better way to do it than, selling plates. So I thought that that was going to be my angle, but I realized very, very soon that selling plates is not very lucrative, especially when you're starting out. You waste a lot of money on it, and you don't really get the satisfaction that you want from it. Me personally, I feel like selling food is not just one of those side hustles that you get into because you just want to make some quick money. It is something that you have to have a passion for. It's something that you have to have had years of experience doing, at least for yourself. Like, it's not something that I would recommend for people that just want a quick startup business, especially with the type of food that I sell. I sell soul food. I cater soul food. So that's not something that you can literally like just jump into because you want to. Soul food takes time. When I think of soul food, I think of something cooking slow, something that took some type of, passionate time to make. It's not something that you just jump into and I can just throw it on the grill, I can just throw it in the oven and boom, I can go sell it. No, it's something that I really put a lot of work into, and my customers will tell you that from the taste of it. It's not something that I could be doing if I wasn't passionate about it. So at least have some passion when you're trying to get into this catering game. So now that you have decided why you want to do it, I want you to start small, okay? My very first times selling food was at work. Yes, at work. I literally started off with simple meals that did not require so much money, and I made them work for me. Like, I made them taste so good, and I just brought them in. I wanted to know, other people's opinion about my meals, and I actually did sell them. Sometimes I gave them out for free. Like, it really didn't matter. But I did start small. It did not start with me going to, a grocery store and selling my food, getting permits and all of that. No, I literally started with, what I was comfortable with, and that was work. So I started selling my food at work. Now, of course, there was criticism and critique. That's what you should expect when it comes to starting anything. Any business, you should expect that, because that is going to help you grow. So I took into account all of the criticism, all the critique, and it wasn't a lot. I'm not saying that my food was terrible. It wasn't really about the food quality or, things like that. But it was just like little things, like, maybe certain people don't like their food a certain type of way, and maybe I should take account to that. And like I said before, this is not something that you should get into if you're not passionate about, because if you're not passionate about it, you're not going to take the criticism as, a stepping stone, as, oh, this can help me. You're going to take it as like harsh critique, and you're not really going to grow from it. So with starting small, how did I know that I was ready to really sell to the masses? How did I know that I was ready to get into this catering game and really step it up and get out there? when I started to sell out every time I posted my flyer. So at work, what I would do is I would only sell food on payday. And yes, that sounds crazy, right? But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I would sell my food every payday, and it would be every Friday. So every 2 Fridays, I'm selling my food. I will put my flyer up about a week before, just to let everybody know what the menu was. If they wanted to pre-order, they can, cash at me, or just let me know what they wanted. And I started to sell out every week. Every meal came with cornbread, and then I would do desserts like banana pudding and peach cobbler. And yes, everybody loved my banana pudding, okay? So when I started selling out every week, I knew it was time. I knew it was time for me to, take it up a notch, because why would I sleep on talent? And I'm making money at work. Imagine all the money out here that I can make outside of it. So yeah, it got so bad to the point where I'm selling out every week. The manager that didn't like me told my supervisor to tell me that I was no longer allowed to sell food at work. So she started to say like, oh, she's not allowed to sell her food no more. She didn't really have a reason. She just said because she felt like it. That was her reason. And that's why I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to really step out. So what I did was I made an Instagram. And Instagram is going to be your best friend in this game. Instagram is where you can find so many people willing to buy your products, your food, purchase your services. Instagram is the perfect platform for me to broadcast my business. And I still have my business page up to this day, and we almost had 1,000 followers, and I'm so grateful for that, because I worked really, really hard to make my content. When I post my reels on Instagram, I get so many views from people all over the country. It's not like I'm secluded in just one area. I get views from people in freaking London, LA, Chicago, Houston. I utilize some hashtags, and baby, we get some views, we get them followers, we get the money. Like, people book me all the time for brunch, dinner, trays. Sometimes people just be wanting trays of food. I'm willing to make it per their request. And Instagram has really just helped me out, and it's been my best friend. So make the Instagram, decide what your name is going to be for your business. It don't have to be real, dramatic or long or anything. Mine's is Jazz Be Cooking. So I utilize that platform for every business need that I have. So after I made my Instagram, after I started small and I, got comfortable with serving people and got accumulated to everybody else's taste buds except for my own, what I did was I started posting my content. Why did I start posting my content? Because I want the world to see what I have to offer. Nobody's going to take you serious if you don't take yourself serious. So if you want people to buy products from you, if you want people to support your business, you want people to, pay for your services, why are you not showing them what you have to offer? And I started off not even making things that were like that big of a deal. Like, I was making Alfredo, different varieties of egg rolls, just different things that I just wanted to be on my page, and different little ideas that came to mind. And people started to follow me. They started to like more, engage, because they seen what I had to offer, and they like, hey, let's give this girl a chance, let's follow the page because I like this girl's content. Make sure that your content is high quality. Make sure that you are recording, different styles of videos. Look at how other people edit their videos and take it from there. I think one of my first video editing apps was through TikTok, where I could slice my video up and really just put it together to my liking, and put music that's trending over on Instagram or TikTok and just post my content. And that's what I did. So yeah, it's not going to be perfect when you start out. Don't look for perfection, just look for start. Don't look for perfection, just look to get started, because the more you focus on being perfect, the less you're going to want to even do it in the first place. Like, if you feel like, okay, I don't know how to make high quality content, I don't watch videos. There's a lot of YouTube videos, there's a lot of TikTok videos, there's a lot of you know, educational content out here that can help you, you know, besides my video. I'm just telling you how I got started, but there's actually real people out here who have channels worth of content telling you how to start that catering business, how to keep food warm, how to cook for so many people. Like, now I know this video title is how did I start my catering business with $0, right? Now, we all know ain't nothing in this world free, okay? So yes, I did start it with $0 and a dream, which means I had, you know, just the business name, I had the plan, and I knew what I wanted to do. When I say how I started with $0, I'm referring to there was no business loan, there was no licenses and contracts and things like that. There was none of that. This is literally a business that I started with money from my job, money that I made working hard at work. I literally invested a lot of money from my job into my business. So yes, how I started this business with $0. Nothing in this world is free. So if you feel like you really want to go out there and start a catering business or any business, just know that you're going to have to spend something. There's nothing in this world completely 100% free. Not to mention, catering investment is not really that much when you're doing it from home, because at the end of the day, if you really know how to cook and you know how to price your food to where you can make a good profit, you're going to make your money back real quick. So a lot of the investment goes into bigger pots and pans, buffet warmers, chafing pans, stuff like that. But you can do all of that down the line. That's not something that you're just going to get straight off the gate. It's something that you have to really work towards getting. Like, for example, today, I'm probably about 7 months into catering. I just spent $82 on a super big pot. And that's only because as my orders are getting bigger, I need to be able to make a lot of food at one time. So that is a macaroni pot that I bought so that I can make a huge pan of macaroni without having to use 2 pots at one time. Also, because the other day I had a catering client, and this is where, you know, the business mistakes happen, where you can't get the perfect day. You know, every day is not gonna be perfect, and you always gonna make some type of mistake when you first starting out. My client wanted shrimp and grits for 20, and I'm used to making shrimp and grits for probably 10 people. And the pot that I had was just not doing it. The grits was not gritting. It was no even need to add the shrimp because it was just not it, and I did not like it at all. So I said I'm going to put more investment into bigger pots and pans so that we can't make this mistake again. So the next thing that I'm going to buy, I'm going to get me a deep fryer, because I feel like I need to be able to make a lot of chicken at once. Like, she ordered chicken and waffles. I had to cook everything on the stove. So it was like, I did not like the timing that it took, and I did not like the way that the chicken came out, because I was trying to make all this food at one time. So I'm like, we need to really just get into the investments and, you know, purchase that deep fryer. I'm going to get that deep fryer, and yeah, I'm going to keep getting more things that makes my cooking journey easier, because I really do value myself on like perfectionism in my business. And the more that I, you know, go up, I just want the value of my food and the value of my orders to go up as well. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started my catering business from the ground. It's still a work in progress. It's still going up. There's still investments that need to be made. There's still more growth. I actually did end up getting a mentor. She has really been encouraging me to keep going. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna let up. So I do plan on keeping my job and also running my business at the same time. Hopefully, you know, one day we can pick one or the other. But as of right now, catering has been going so good for me. And it is so lucrative. It is just so fun to do. And I plan on, you know, going all the way to the top with it. I want to end this video with saying you can do anything that you put your mind to. Last year around this time, I was a lash tech. Yes, I was a lash tech, and I had no passion for lashes. I did not like doing lashes. It hurt my back. It was just so annoying to do. I used to really just cringe when I got clients because I really just didn't want to do it in the first place. Mind you, I wanted to do that just so that I can get the money, and I had no passion for it, so it was bound to fail. I was spending more money on investing in it than I was getting back from it. And that's when I knew it was time for me to let it go. Also, don't get discouraged because you feel like you need help or you don't have nobody else, because catering can be so overwhelming, especially when you're doing it by yourself as a woman. It is so overwhelming sometimes. I just be like, wow, I wish that I had a team, or I wish that I had people around me that could really help me, you know, fulfill all of this food, these orders. But mind you, God wouldn't put nothing in your path that he wouldn't see you doing for yourself. So I feel like this is just me now really going through, you know, the challenges by myself, learning on my own, because one day I feel like there's going to be a team for me that's going to come through and help me whenever I need it. But like I said, I don't think God would ever put anything in your path that he didn't see you doing for yourself. And I'm just getting my foot in the door. So while I'm building my brand and my name and my business, I do really appreciate, you know, the time that it's taken me to learn these lessons, because child, there are so many. I hope that I'm encouraging somebody to either keep going or to start that business, because I just listened out to you how I did it, and I really want to hear from y'all. Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this video. If y'all like this video, again, give this video a like. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. See y'all in my next video.